What is up, y'all? It's your girl, brand new, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back with a recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Honey, let's get off into this episode. So first off, honey, we got Stormy and we got Tiffany. Tiffany is helping Stormy shoot a commercial for her Canvas Beauty products. I was like, look at Tiffany. Look how far Tiffany and Stormy have come. Honey, I know Destiny, honey, gonna be all up in her feelings when she see all of this, because y'all know that it was Destiny, honey, that wanted Stormy's products in her beauty supply store. And y'all know damn well Destiny want to be in on this commercial. Okay. Melody came in, honey, looking like a whole damn snack. Okay, better yet, a meal, honey. I was just looking at Melody like, wow, she is so beautiful. And she looks even better now than when they first started the show. I'm like really looking at everybody from, the beginning of the show up until now. And Melody, honey, you look good, girl. Keep it up, honey. See what just see how it feels, honey, to get rid of a narcissist, honey. You start looking like a whole nother person. Okay? But yeah, honey, Melody look all free and her skin was looking all good this episode. Okay, but we gonna get to it. We gonna get to her and Hook-Headed, because y'all know they was, up in Destin together. And Miss Robinson, honey, got plenty to say. But she comes in to support Stormy. And, she's happy to see Tiffany there too, helping out with the commercial. Stormy shows us, honey, her "That's What's Up" shirt. Y'all remember that's what she was saying to Destiny when they got into it at the Valentine's Day party. So Tiffany tells Mel, well, I haven't seen you since the peace party. And Mel says, yeah, the peace party, it was great. She tells Stormy, good job. She did a good job of getting all the ladies there together and dropping their grievances. Okay. Which is, what they are able to do just for now, honey. Okay. We know it's some more drama brewing. Okay. Coming up. I already know. I know the reunion is going to be off the hook. I know, honey. Everything was so good, from the servers to the food, and Stormy, you really did the thing. That's what Melody tells Stormy, honey. It was so great to the point where Destiny, reached out to me and had me come to her photo shoot. Yeah, I was there. I was helping Destiny out. And here goes Stormy. Yeah, I'm just so happy I was able to, manifest. I said, here go that word. We gonna keep hearing from Stormy, honey. Okay. Now, what tripped me out was how Stormy and Tiffany were acting, because they was acting like a dog in heat, like how did she do it? Destiny invited her, Mel stopped by. To me, they was making a big deal of that. These people don't want to be friends no more. Just let it be. Okay. And then here goes Stormy. Well, how exactly did she say it? And she invited the child out. Okay. To her photo shoot for her music. Is y'all go purchase Destiny single, honey? I'm not purchasing her music because I ain't interested. But I wish her well, though. I really do. But yeah, they was kind of doing too much, honey, for Miss Robinson. Tiffany says, well, that was a good gesture. So are you guys friends? Melody just looks at her like, all right now, bitch. Okay. Do you have a earwax buildup? I did not just say I ain't trying to be nobody's friend. Okay. Melody downplays the whole thing with Destiny, because she says, yeah, well, I just stopped by just for a couple of minutes. Girl, you was there longer than a couple of minutes. All right. Come on, Melody. Come on now. You was there for at least half an hour or something. Here goes Stormy. What do you think she wanted? You know, she didn't say what she wanted over the phone. I'm like, God damn, Stormy, you got a whole damn commercial going on and you mighty invested in these people that done told y'all for the millionth time they don't want to be friends, okay? Melody tells the girls, I just stopped by, just for a little bit. I was showing Destiny how to pose. Child, here they go again. Here go Tiffany. Yeah, you took time out of your busy schedule, to go and check on Destiny. And that damn Melody was looking at her like, girl, what did I just say? Okay. Stormy says, y'all about to be ace boon coons again, honey. It looked like y'all friendship, honey, it's gonna pick up right where it left off. I'm like, they ain't got no more friendship, honey. Okay. Destiny, honey, I think, she saw Melody as an opportunity. I'm kind of seeing her like that. Okay. And like I said, Destiny don't want to ever be friends with Melody again. Melody threw that money in her face. Destiny already felt embarrassed by her finances. Okay, I think she feels embarrassed by how everybody on the show, for the most part, is doing good professionally, and maybe she isn't. She may feel away. So, yeah, I don't think that she wants to be cool with Melody, because Melody kind of, hit her where she's wounded, right? And not everybody can recover from that. Not everybody forgives that type of behavior. And then Melody probably ain't gonna ever forgive Destiny for getting over there, getting with Tisha, her op, telling her all her damn business and, gossiping. Okay, that type of behavior right there is very backstabbing. Okay, so yeah, they not gonna be friends. They gonna keep it cute and mute, honey, for this show. Melody begins telling the ladies that she has been doing all that she can to make sure her children have some normalcy in their lives, such as going on vacation. So she tells them about the trip that she planned to Destin, where she invited her mom, Martell's mom, and Martell. And honey, that Tiffany and Stormy, honey, they had a big smile on their face. Well, why you do that? And when did this happen? And that's so good. And we so proud of you. And Melody said, honey, when you're truly happy and at peace in your life, the stuff of yesterday, it don't bother you no more. Ain't nobody go steal my peace. I'm really in a good space in my life. And you can really tell with Melody, if you look at how she was when she first started on this show, trying to put up that power couple image, and her voice was real high pitched back then, and it has kind of mellowed out, okay, over these seasons, honey. Her voice is a little bit different. So, Melody is just in a really good space, and, it's really good to see, because homegirl, honey, has been through a lot, okay? Melody just hopes that Martell doesn't try to take an inch and make it into a mile by sending her, family pictures of them and trying to get back together with her and all of that. So, yeah, girl, you dealing with a narcissist, honey. You better watch out for that behavior, because it's go flip, okay? He got the Jekyll and the Hyde, honey, okay? How you doing? So next we got Destiny and her cousin Demi. Demi has her own makeup line, and her and Destiny are about to collaborate on some projects together. And I am very happy for Destiny, okay? Destiny, you're going to need all the help you could get. Get with people that's actually in your field that can help you. They got some connections. How do y'all feel about Destiny's cousin? Like, what vibe do you get from her? I like her, for the most part, for right now. She seems fair, right? So Demi gets to talking to Destiny about their collaboration together, and she wants the collaboration to be super 90s. They talk about inviting the other ladies out, to take part in the collaboration, and Demi was like, do you think they go come? And did y'all catch that damn Destiny calling them heifers first and then switched it? Yeah, the other girls. I'm like, girls, see you being messy. God don't like ugly, Destiny. Child, Demi gets to telling us about her resume with all the people in the group, honey. She says that she been knowing Martell for forever. She went to school with him. I'm like, who the hell ain't been to school with Martell? She used to do Melody's makeup. I think she did her makeup for her wedding. I think she's did Tiffany and Kimmy's makeup and maybe some stuff with Tisha too. So yeah, she's very familiar with the girls of the show. Demi gets to saying, as it pertains to the other night when all the girls got together to work out their issues, she begins saying that she doesn't feel like all of the ladies may know how Destiny moves or maybe how she moves. And, they may internalize that as maybe Destiny is being difficult, being a bitch. And, Destiny was kind of bobbing her head along for that. Then Demi calls out Destiny, honey, for still wanting to be friends with Melody. Because she's like, it just seemed like that whole situation with Melody is really bothering you. And Destiny was like, well, no, it's not. She actually came by my photo shoot and we were laughing together and, she was showing me how to pose. But our friendship will never be the same because Melody showed a different side of herself when it came to us having opposition with each other. And y'all know the old saying is that you could tell a lot, by a person, by how, they act with you when you all fall out. And, Destiny has been ugly towards Melody, in my opinion, by over there gossiping with Melody's enemy or op, Tisha. Okay, and I told y'all that Destiny really feels a way about Melody throwing the financial situation in her face. So, there you go. Demi also brought up the point that Mel made at the party as far as, sometimes in life you may have to cut people off because they own some bullshit, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Destiny said, yeah, me and her definitely agreed upon that. But I will say this, I'm with Demi. I feel like Destiny still wants to be friends with Melody. Okay, I think I don't know, it seemed like she had some hope in her eyes, you guys, when they last met up. It's like she misses the friendship of what it could be. And I think that it's kind of like she's in this space right now where she's telling the camera one thing, like the viewing audience one thing, but really feeling another way. I think she feels dismissed by Melody. And sometimes in life when that happens, you may not agree with what that person is saying, but you know that you got to move on because you know that y'all friendship will never be the same. And I feel like that's where Destiny is with Melody. Put your comments, guys, in the comment section about that. Demi is not buying Destiny's bullshiggity. She says, so what if Mel ever said, well, Destiny, I love you, I want to work our friendship out, would you go back to being friends with her? Destiny was like, no, I wouldn't. And then Demi was like, okay, I respect your answer, but she don't believe you, Destiny, and neither do I. Okay. Next, we got Melody, her children, and Miss Vanessa. They all are still packing up, for Destin. Melody tells her mom that she has invited Martell on the trip and, his mom, so they're going to be there too. Miss Van says that it's been a while since she's even talked to Miss Marlene. And she also says it's good that Martell is coming, because maybe it could get back to the point of if he needed her to keep the children when it was his turn to have them, then maybe she could help him out. And I was like, okay, that's cool. That's fair. Melody, you got a wonderful mother. She helps with your children, honey. She's very poised and mature, and I just like how Miss Van moves. Melody brings up the conversation she had with Martell's mom, Miss Marlene. Y'all remember Miss Marlene was accusing Melody of, being lazy while she was married to Martell, which is a damn lie. Okay, and Miss Marlene, honey, is a lush. Okay, was she even sober, honey? Okay. So we see Martell and his drunk ass mammy, they packing. Hey, son, you got some liquor in your suitcase? I'm just playing. You better hide the incest wine, Martell. Are you looking forward to going on the trip, son? I am. I'm really happy and nervous inside, just, being with the kids and Mel. Martell says he knows what to expect, but then again, he don't know what to expect. I'm like, what? That don't make no damn sense. But we are talking about hook-headed, okay? His mom says, well, all I got to say is it's just all about the kids, okay? Put the children first. Here go hook-headed. Yeah, it is too, but it's also about me and Melody. No, it ain't, nigga. Okay, you are here to co-parent with your ex-wife. Okay, that is the name of the game. Martell gets to saying, yeah, me and Mel have been through a lot. You the one that put her through all the shit that y'all went through. Okay, so we need some ownership from you, hook-headed. We see Mel and her mom, they're still talking about the trip, and Miss Vanessa was just like, well, let's just all have a good time. It's all for the kids, and let's all enjoy each other. Martell brings up to his mother how he was out playing ball with Courtney, Marceau, and Maurice, and Lewis, and how Marceau and Maurice was bringing up the fact that this could give the children false hope, seeing their parents together on a family trip. And I agree with Martell. I think that it's good for children to be around parents that are cordial, where there isn't any animosity. And Melody, she pretty much feels like she's not giving them any false hope, because, they are pretty mature and they understand that mom and dad had to split up and had to have a divorce because of, differences they were having. And, I'm with Martell and Melody. I think that this is good for the children as far as them growing up and accepting that their parents are divorced, but they are still a family, because I do believe children do need to see that, if they can see that. My whole thing before you guys was, I didn't honestly think they would ever get to this type of place. It was all that arguing and fighting and the betrayal and the toxicity, and it was nasty, and I didn't want, Melody carrying all that around. But since, things are positive and cordial, they invited both their parents on the trip, I feel like this is the perfect way, to do things. Because like it or not, you all are family. Y'all are bonded through these children. These children are going to grow up and have families of their own. And, you got to be able to, be around these people, because really you can't get away from them. Y'all all bonded through the kids. So, yeah. Martell asked his mother, how does she feel about that? And she was just like, well, you just got to talk to your kids. And as long as you keep the communication open with your children about what's going on with you and Mel, everything would work itself out. And I agree. Miss Van asks Melody, do you plan on talking to him about anything that needs to be discussed on this trip? And Melody was like, no, I just want to keep everything lighthearted. I don't want us to talk about something and then we go back down memory lane and begin arguing, fussing, and fighting. I was like, good, Melody girl, you have learned. Martell, you just effed up, okay? I was trying to take up for your big-headed ass, your coconut head ass, but no, you had to ruin it by saying, well, at the end of the day, I would want for my kids to, be hopeful because me and Mel, we don't know what the future holds. Nigga, she don't want you, okay? You done laid up, made a baby with a side chick. You was screwing with the squirrel face looking heifer for over 5+ years. Melody is a black woman. We don't never forgive that, okay? I don't care if Melody start fucking back with you. See, that's y'all problem. Some of you niggas, y'all think that just because we start back screwing on you again, we done forgot. As a black woman, we don't forget shit. Okay, so she ain't getting back together with your hook-headed ass. You need to dream a new dream. Okay? See, that's how he know he done messed up. Okay? You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up. So next we got Maurice and Kimmy. Kimmy lets us know that they have 16 treatments of chemotherapy ahead. I believe she just did one. That's, I guess, where they were coming from. I guess now they are on their way to her family's house. So she just begins talking about how she has a long road ahead of her as far as this breast cancer situation. And honey, I've been praying for Kimmy. Hopefully you all have been praying for Kimmy too, because regardless of, how I feel about how Kimmy has behaved on the show, my heart goes out to her. It really does. Kimmy says next she would have to have surgery after the chemotherapy treatments and then radiation, and then a celebration of getting all of this stuff, accomplished and done. So I hope everything works out for her, you guys. Kimmy says she's also gotten tested, to make sure it wasn't anywhere else in her body. And, all those tests have came back negative. That's good. They also did a genetics test. And, all of that came back negative as well. So she was relieved about that. Kimmy begins talking about a doctor that really broke things down to her in a more realistic light. He said that there is nothing positive about having, a triple negative breast cancer diagnosis. Kimmy says she appreciated him for that because she didn't want to get a false sense of security. And, in the healthcare field, a lot of people, they give you a lot of false hope. I remember watching Tammy Terrell's Unsung on TV1. And I believe she had like a brain cancer, and she had to keep, having surgeries and surgeries and surgeries. And I remember hearing that they didn't tell her that, well, this will be your last time. I think they was lying to her saying, well, this will be the last one. And then she kept having multiple, and then she ended up succumbing to the disease and she ended up dying. But they said that if they would have told her the truth, she probably would have had died, right after hearing that she had the brain cancer. So yeah, some people tell people the truth. Some people choose to lie depending, on the person that they are dealing with. Maurice says he just wants to, be stable for Kimmy. He wants to be a strong partner to her, to understand, the gravity of this situation. He says he's not in the healthcare field. She is. She knows more of the ins and outs of this type of situation. So he's just going to do the best that he can and be by her side, which is, what you should do. Okay. And hopefully after y'all make it through this, you don't go bringing up astronomical things that you would like to take place in the marriage, like all that damn unnecessary sex that you don't need. Like, I really hope this situation has shook his ass up and he starts getting more realistic about his marriage with Kimmy. Because honestly, guys, it shouldn't take something like this for your man to take you serious, So we see Mel, she's driving from Huntsville to Destin, and she says it takes her about 5 hours. At first, I was like, why y'all didn't just get on a damn plane? But I had to remember she got 4 kids, and you kind of want them in y'all own vehicle. That way you could deal, with them, because I'm sure they gonna be having to go to the bathroom and do all of that. So I was like, yeah, Melody is smart. Yeah, this was the right way to do it. Child, Melody asked the kids, what is their favorite memory of them going to Destin, Florida, and Boss Baby says, Dad wearing them shorts, they got flowers on them. Child. Woo, got the kids, honey, dragging your wardrobe choices hook-headed, okay? That was so funny. And Melody said, well, my favorite memory is you guys making the sand castles. And they were like, yeah. I just love how in unison, the kids are. So they are really, you guys, some sweet kids. So next, honey, we see Kimmy, Maurice, and her family included with Jalen, her son. Kimmy gets to, telling them about, her upcoming treatments, that she has to have on this breast cancer journey. She talked about how sad it was for Jalen to hear about just even the diagnosis. He was pretty broken. Now he's in better spirits. She talked about how her parents had to move to Huntsville and, they are there to take care of her. And that's really not the natural flow of life, because y'all know normally we take care of our parents. So yeah, you could just see Kimmy kind of going, through the motions with everything. And what I get from Kimmy is, she's a nurse and she doesn't want to be a burden to anyone. But Kimmy, you got to learn to let other people take care of you. You have taken care of your son, Maurice, your family. Now it's time for them to pour that love right back into you. Okay? And you have to allow them to do that. But I guess, that's one of the vulnerabilities, one may have getting a diagnosis like breast cancer, because don't nobody want to be a burden to nobody. And it does change, everybody's life. But girl, you a great person. Your family all seem to love you. You in good hands. I think everybody is really going to ride with Kimmy, through this process. She says she's a thug, honey, so she go thug it out. I was cracking up. Her dad was cracking up. That was a cute moment. Kimmy also tells Jalen that, when Maurice is busy or feels overwhelmed during this whole process, if you could come and sit with me during the treatments, I'd appreciate that. So I'm sure they are going to coordinate and work all of that out to be there for Kimmy. Kimmy says she does worry about Maurice because he is a fixer and this is one problem he can't fix. And that's fine, Kimmy. He needs to be there for you. You are not a slave. And hopefully this whole situation, it teaches him that. Okay? So Melody and the kids, they arrive in Destin. So Hook-headed and his mom get there. Little Tank answers the door. Y'all see little Sugar Mama arguing with Melody about the room, saying her room is her room. And I said, oh, she's so cute. Hook had it, then brought Melody some damn crunching munch. Okay, I'm looking like shit. If that was me, that would be a damn trigger. Was you crunching and munching coleslaw's coochie fool? Okay. But Melody was like, well, this ain't really the kind that I like, Martell. You know, he was like, girl, you better go ahead and take that. She was like, I will. Thank you. I guess it's the thought that counts. I guess. Shit. I would have poured that shit on that ground. Okay, look at him. This ain't his only time, guys, trying to get her favorite snacks. I know how Hook-headed work, honey. Let me be nice. Let me get little snacks and stuff. But I found all of this very cute. Between the two of them, I thought it was really funny. She tried to order food. Well, she did order food. She ordered pizza, and I think he wanted pepperoni and sausage on his pizza, and then the pizza people only gave them pepperoni and then sausage pizza. I'm like, what type of bullshiggity is that? And Martell was like, well, it ain't no big deal, Mel. I'll eat whatever. It's fine. And then I think he wanted lemon pepper and, look at me, can't even get the damn words out. He wanted lemon pepper wings, and they just gave her plain wings. And he was like, damn, they just, honey, folks be messing up folks' orders, honey. Make it make sense. But Martell, honey, is just happy to be there with Mel. Okay, that way he could dream about her, honey. Okay, he could dream about him some Melody Cherie, because I know he want to hit it again, honey. I saw how he was looking at her. Melody was there, honey, no makeup, just looking all of every bit of 21. I said, show you're right, girl. Okay, Melody was looking good. Melody says she has a chef that's going to come and cook for them for the rest of the nights they are there. But this first night, they just go do the pizza and wings. I was like, okay, that's real cool. Martell's mom is there, and, she's just happy to be with her grandkids, honey. Melody gets to showing Hook-headed the rooms, and, she showed him where him and his mom is going to be staying, and he like, well, why I can't be on the same floor with the kids? And she was like, nigga, be happy you are on this damn trip, okay? I done paid for everything. I'm the one that set everything up. Now, as far as that is concerned, you guys, I know I did that video where the people was dragging Melody. Clearly, they was putting 20 on 10 because Melody did not brag about what she paid for this whole trip the way the people on Facebook made it seem. Okay, she wasn't being obnoxious. So, child, honey, them people be reaching. Boss Baby tells Martell, guess what, Dad? You and Mom are both wearing white. And Martell was like, yeah, we are, huh? Martell, just take it from the baby, honey. Don't do nothing else with it. Don't think y'all are getting back together just off of that coincidence. Oh, and did y'all catch that part where Martell tells Melody, we not sleeping in the same room, Melody? Child, bye. She don't want you. You want every bit of her, though. Okay, I saw him, you guys, with my own two eyes. I seen him. Look at her up and down, honey. Yeah, all of that, honey, could have been yours, honey, okay? But you into squirrels and chipmunks, and you over there with bare-faced Sheree, so looking like a bear in the face, baby. So at the end of the episode, honey, we see Melody and Martell talking in her room, and she's just saying how, she wants this trip to be very positive for them and the children, and, something that they will remember. Melody says she just wants everybody to keep their energy positive. She don't want no arguing, fussing, and fighting. And Martell talking about saying, well, I don't see why there should be any of that. Well, shit, that type of shit has happened before. It didn't stop y'all before. And Melody was like, yeah, That's probably never the intention, but you know, that type of stuff, it can happen off of, you know, just one little thing. And yeah, that is true. Martell says this trip is going to stay good. Everybody's going to have great energy. So Martell smacks Mel's hand, and then she says, well, go on and get out of my room. Martell says under his breath, I don't want to be in this goddamn room anyways, all white. And he is so funny. Child, Martell got to saying, yeah, you want Martell back up in this room. And she was like, get on out, get on out. See, y'all see these damn narcissists, honey. That remind me of that story I told y'all about my child's father. How I was a fool, honey. Let that fool spend the night, Christmas Eve into Christmas morning, and he was trying to stay up in Miss Robinson's room, and I told him to get his ass on down that hall, okay? Child, these fools, you can't give them nothing. You give them an inch, and they always try to take a mile. Martell ends up talking to his mom, talking about everything is so good. The kids are so happy. It seems like old times. We don't want it to be like old times. Them old times led to a divorce, okay? Just, you know, just be happy you here on the trip for now. They showed a picture of Mel and Martell and the kids and, you know, how they were on bikes while I guess they were in Destin. So that was a cute little family memory. Tank is to telling his mom, I feel like you and dad are getting along better at this beach house and it's really nice. And I love that for the kids. That's good. Melody tells the kids, me and your dad, we're not getting back together or nothing like that. We just coming together, you know, because we have to co-parent you guys. So I love how she explained that. Martell tells his mom, I just love my kids and how they are still kids and they are vulnerable and they just want to be up under their mom and dad and, you know, the family. So that's good, hook-headed. All right, you guys, that is all honey Miss Robinson got to say about all of that. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this here video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.